We're Bogusjourney. We are a team from 3 Swedish companies. We are developers and designers, and we teamed up yesterday to do this. And we found ourselves in a strange and a little bit scary place because Europeana is such a rich and diverse data, and you want to tell everyone about it, but you don't really know how to do it. So at first, we brainstormed out here yesterday, and we tried to solve exactly the wrong problem, how to give all this culture to the ordinary users. And this is hard for lots of reasons. The search is hit and miss, as we've all said. You can't really find things based on time or location and so forth, except in spots. And you also have a temptation to do all the hard work and build something for users that's finished and nice and a great presentation and so forth. And we figured this is the wrong approach. What if we turn work into play? I mean, people who actually work with cultural heritage, they love to do all this hard work. So we figured, let's not try to do it for the users, but show the users what this is about, why people who work with this love it, and as a side effect, show all the great material that's out there. So this is our concept. We use very simple graphics, a proven simple game dynamics. Some of you recognize where this is from, of course. These things, you build your own museum, you hunt for treasures, you show hours, you keep things in order. These are difficult things, unless you do them in the context of a simple, very simple game, because then you want to do them, no matter if it's not really good, because it's nice to hunt treasures, and you want to keep your stuff in order if you are showing it to others. So here is what it looks like when you start off. You have very simple stuff. These screens are from yesterday. We have working code for this that's on GitHub and actually looks a little bit better now. So you log in, and you create your own exhibition. And the guide starts giving you feedback. And what the interface here is, you click, and we have a simplified search here that actually looks at the real data. So we have all the real RDF underneath. We can look at the categories, we can look at time, place, etc. But we very deliberately do not show anything like a search interface. We want this very simple. The idea is to find interesting stuff and show it. And once we get a feedback loop going, so that this happens a lot of times, we can make this more and more magic. But first we must start the feedback loop, so we keep it very simple. Nice. So now you have an exhibition. Of course, if you clicked on these, you'd see the real stuff somehow. The interesting point here isn't, I mean, we've done some of these things for real, and the code is working. But the interesting thing here is not to get it perfect, but to get this feedback loop playable and nice. So you actually want to play this for real. So these parts have to be very simple. So then you can see what others have done. You take a look at it. Note also that we have this swipe thing. We've deliberately made this. This is Node.js, so this will look great on an iPad or an Android tablet. It will work on a phone, even if it may be a bit too small to be interesting. And of course, it works on the web. And here is, when you finish it, this is of course what you do. You want to share this, and you want to encourage people who've just looked at it to make their own exhibitions. And this is basic social media stuff, but in the context of a very, very simple game loop. What we have, we registered the domain www.museumville.eu. We thought that was appropriate for the occasion. This actually points at the GitHub repository right now, where there is nice code which you can play with and install. And we will try to turn this into a real service where you can actually play it online without doing anything. We had some technical problems with that yesterday, but the code is nice and it works. We're Bogusjourney. Our Twitters are below here. Thank you for your time.